The Mummy 1932 is a Universal monster movie directed by Karl Freund and starring Boris Karloff. I really enjoy some of the Universal monster movies. I've not seen all of them, actually I've seen quite a few, but for example Dracula with Bela Lugosi or Frankenstein with Boris Karloff himself, The Wolfman, Invisible Man, those are actually pretty great movies. They have gorgeous sets, intriguing stories that are very simple but they work perfectly, and some very interesting monsters and villains. I adore them. But The Mummy, boy, it came out in 1932, exactly 1 year after Dracula with Lugosi, and they are trying to recreate the Dracula storyline. This ancient evil that is awoken, he finds the lover of his past that is reincarnated in some way into a new girl that looks exactly like his past lover, all that mumbo jumbo, we've seen it 1,000 times. But this movie is boring as fuck. I mean, it's 1 hour and 13 minutes and it drags for so long, for a multitude of reasons. First of all, the characters. You don't give a damn about any of them. The actual cinematography and things that happen in the movie, they are flat as hell. Pretty much nothing happens in this movie. There are 2 notable sequences. 2. The rest is just boring people talking. Talking, and then talking, and then talking. And it gets annoying. The first 5 minutes of the movie, 10 minutes, they're actually pretty interesting when the mummy wakes up, which is achieved with incredible makeup on the face of Boris Karloff. It looks amazing. But after that it's just a lot of talking and nothing happens. And that's not the only downfall of the movie, because the sets, they are pretty uninspired. It's a generic house, other generic party, generic museum, and then there is just a flashback sequence where we actually go back to ancient Egypt that looks pretty good, but all the rest is just boring. It does feel like a set, unlike some of the other Universal movies where they had like the swamps or the mill and the castle in Frankenstein or Dracula's castle. Those are iconic places. The Mummy is one of the worst movies of Universal, not in the sense of bad per se, because we're still talking about 1932, but they could have achieved so much more with this movie that it's disappointing. It's the definition of a movie that is not memorable. It lacks anything. Boris Karloff is good, but all the other actors, they feel like they're acting in a silent movie with those faces, especially the girl. She was constantly making weird faces like, oh, I didn't know this, like, as if she were in a silent movie. But still, I do not recommend The Mummy 1932. I will also watch the Hammer movie of 1959 and the remake of Universal from 1999 with Brendan Fraser before the newer Mummy comes out. So guys, have you watched Mummy 1932? Have you seen it, and which is your favorite Mummy movie? Tell me in the comments below. Thanks guys for watching, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.